What's up guys, JR Raymond back again, coming to you from Waterford Lanes here, home of Bowler X Pro Shop and Training Center, where today we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take out that new Supra, the Supra Enzo by Motiv. We've got it laid out 45 by 4 by 45. We went with a little bit stronger pin distance on it. Just kind of really wanted to see if we can't get it going, get it picked up, and see. It was another one of those balls that I saw at a tournament that it looked like it just went a little bit too long, so I wanted to see if I can just get it to flare just a little bit more, going with a stronger pin distance, see if we can't get it to pick up the middle of the lane a little bit better. So we're going to take it out here on a 42-foot league pattern here in Waterford Lanes, and we're going to see what she's got here in a minute. Stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.
All right, folks, here we go. We're going to take this Motiv Supra Enzo, and we're going to take it out here on a typical 42-foot league pattern, see what she's got. Hasn't been a shot down the lane yet. We've got the pretty standard 45 by 4.5 by, or no, this is a 4-inch pen, 4-inch pen by 45. So went a little stronger with this layout, wanted to get this one up and going just a little bit more. So we are going to start around that 8, 9, 10 range and see if it floats through there. It did. You can see it still picked up the drive pretty good. This is a real tumbly ball for me. This is one that just seems like the core really tumbles. Makes it almost look like your rev rate kind of comes down because the core is trying to pick up. The core is trying to roll a little bit. Just trying to change direction pretty fast. So, or I guess that would be pretty slow. The ones that you drill to change direction fast actually rev up quite a bit. So this one doesn't look like it really revs up fast. It waits a little bit. So we'll move like 3 left and see what we got. Got it right, but it picked up. You can see it almost, it's almost like the rev rate, it looks and gives you the appearance that it starts to spin a little faster as it gets down lane. Because then the core starts to try to take over and really get through them. So, and this is a shiny ball, real shiny, real pretty. Never really been a fan of red bowling balls, but this one looks pretty good. I'm gonna go 2 more left. Try not to throw this one as far to the right. We're still gonna roll it pretty far up the back of the ball. I still got it to the right, but it picked up, got there, didn't quite get the 10 out. So for some reason, maybe it's because of this weekend at the regional, when I was standing so far left, throwing it to the right. my angles are too far open. I gotta get them to shut down a little bit. Didn't bowl at all yesterday. Today, Tuesday, we're actually throwing some games, getting some games in, getting ready for the weekend. So we're gonna take and do these reviews and get them for you this week. Get our hand around it a little bit. So there we went a little bit further left, and it really, you can see this ball, it just really looks like it's just tumbling. It's not, I mean, it's pretty strong. It's stronger than I expected, that's for sure. Compared to the original Supra, this thing is really strong. So here in a bit, we'll take and throw some shots with this. We've got the ripcord velocity out here too. We kind of compare to it. I'll try to just go another 3 left off that one. Have my hand around it a little bit. Try to hit that 18, 19 range. See, it's not super strong down lane, but it does read the middle of the lane really strong. So for me, this is a pretty controllable piece. Let's throw one with the ripcord right there, actually. I want to see what the ripcord does in that same spot, or at least in a similar spot. can't promise that I'm going to repeat it, but see what we can come up with. That's pretty good. Wow. So you can see this one, how much cleaner it is. But you can see this one looks like it's spinning faster. If you notice the colors, try to pay attention to that. Looks like it's just spinning a little faster. Revving up, trying to get going. That didn't get through the pin so as well as the Supra did. So the Supra's definitely stronger. Go back to the Supra now. We'll go 5 more left. Or 2 more left, I'm sorry. I'll try to get to that 20, 21 area. That one did not like me. I got my hand pretty forward on that. I needed to get around it more. Wasn't quite right. But I still think I'm gonna like the ripcord a little bit further left than this one. We'll throw a couple more with this one first. See if I can get my hand around this one better. That's better. Still didn't pick up. So for me, this ball is real strong in the middle of the lane, much stronger than the ripcord in the middle. But I would think the ripcord would be, you know, a little bit better down lane. Let's throw the ripcord there and see what we got. Overall, obviously, the Supra is a stronger ball, for me anyway. Try and throw the same shot. Yeah, so you see the ripcord actually picks up and gets through there in a very similar spot. Almost looked like the Supra really tried to read the middle of the lane and then just kind of bailed a little bit there. So the Supra is going to be a much better option for playing on the superior lane conditions when you need the ball to read the middle of the lane stronger, but you need a shiny ball that's going to be a little bit cleaner in the front. This is going to be that option. So let's go 5 more left here with the Supra. And we'll slow down a little bit, see if we can't get it to pick up the back of the lane a little bit better. There you go. That one looked pretty good. I just had to slow down a little bit, get it a little bit to the right, and it really got going. So we got to give this one time. Got to give this one time to get through the pins. Because even though it's strong in that middle part of the lane, when I say middle, I'm talking about after the arrows. So, you know, probably if you can see that splice, that's about 20 feet down there, 22 feet down there, anywhere between 22 and 30 feet. It reads in there really strong. Tries to pick up and get going. Let's try this again. That one hung up a little bit and got further right, so it didn't quite get through the pins. Still pretty good. I mean, I like the ball motion. It's definitely going to be a ball for me. I think I would use this more on the easier conditions, because this would be that ball. I think I could jam it a little bit going straighter, because I could just be aggressive with it. So I would be standing somewhere in here looking at like 12, 13, trying to keep my speed up and just do kind of something like this. And I think I could strike all day with this thing in league. You know, and then once I get, you know, far enough left, I could go to something like the ripcord. So let's throw a couple more. Let's get up against the ball return and see what it does. We're up against the ball return. Should be right at around that 23, 24 range. Will that hook? It's trying. You can see it picks up first, but then it doesn't quite want to get around the corner. So let's try the ripcord and see what the velocity does in that spot. Ripcord velocity. Try to throw it in a similar area. See if this will pick up in that spot. Cleaner cover. So that one at least picks up, didn't quite get through the pins. But you can see the difference between the two, and it's really good. Both of them are really good. All right, there you go. So there was that Supra. You could see it did exactly what I was expecting, exactly what I wanted to do. It was a little lopey as far as you could see it kind of, it looked like my rev rate came down with that ball, but it's just that core getting delayed a little bit, or we're trying to get that to read the middle of the lane a little bit. So it looked a little lopey for me. Couldn't quite get it around the corner in the back, but it was really good when I was playing straighter. It was really good when I could play those tighter angles and everything. So that was really good to see. Super clean through the front. I didn't see any extra hook in the front, so that was good. But this ball looks very, very good. A lot of the people I've seen thrown it already have really enjoyed it. It's much stronger than the original Supra was. The original Supra was super duper clean, and for me, it really didn't hook at all down lane. This one hooks basically everywhere, so except for the front part of the lane. So that's good. So if you want to get one of yours, make sure to head over to bowlerx.com. The link's going to be in the description, or come on up here. We're at Bowler X Pro Shop and Training Center in Waterford, Michigan, where I can hook you up. I can get you one and drill one for you as well. So that's all I got for you. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. Take care.